Hello guys, my name is Rosie Clouds and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys for the teachers. Teachers. I know that you guys are having so hard time figuring out all the stuff that you want in the Zoom meeting call or Microsoft meeting. Today we're going to be just covering the Zoom meeting, how to do it, how to set things up, how to screen share, how to screen share only portion of of your screen. There are a lot and a ton of features, and I do realize that. And I know that you'll teachers, especially the ones who didn't have that much opportunities to get more close contact with the technology and computer, I understand that you guys are having a hard time. And as a technology student, I know that this is really hard for you, and this can be very, very overwhelming. So I'm just gonna be going over the real down to the real details so that you guys really realize and know what to do. So I know create a new meeting. You can also schedule a new meeting, but if you're not that much of a tech geek, you can just click new meeting. You can also click use my personal meeting. Just click the thing and then you basically do join with computer audio. I'm just going to be stopping the audio for just reasons. All the same for Mac, Microsoft, not Microsoft, but Windows and HP, all the other computers I believe. And you just basically click this and then you go to advanced sharing options. There are a lot of things. If you click all participants who can share it, that means all of your students can share your screen and it can be a tremendous disaster. Click only host can share and then just click one participant can share at a time, because having multiple participants share a lot of screens and together, that's just not really right, and you guys don't need to do that. If there is a case, just click this, but I just I kind of feel like as a student, if there are teachers letting us do a multiple screen sharing, then I feel like other students are going to share random stuff that is not appropriate. So you guys can do this, but I just I don't know. I feel like it's more secured. It's more of you, teacher, controlling the Zoom meeting. So that's fine. After you have done this advanced sharing options, you basically click share screen. And there are a lot of things, and you can basically do all of these things. I know that my dad is kind of a computer person, so he knows how to do this stuff. But my mom and my other friends of wait, my my moms of other friends. No wait, that doesn't make sense. My friends' moms, yeah, those kind of age people. They are not really used to technology, and they are not used to having this systematic kind of computer and they don't even know how this everything works. So that is why I encourage my mom, and I teach her stuff that she doesn't know how to do when she's doing her own Zoom meeting. Although she's not a teacher, she have to create and be the host of this meeting. So I help her with that stuff, and I'm just going to be telling you guys what to do. So there are for your teachers, okay? And I am assuming that teachers are watching this, so I'm going to be making my audience the teachers. So there are the basic, advanced, and files. There's desktop 1, whiteboard, iPhone, iPad, blah blah blah, AirPlay cable, and then this is just my stickies kind of thing. So what you would do with stickies, if you will go to file and create new note, you will basically create a new note. Let's just okay, this is hidden. So there are multiple sticky notes that I have created, so I'm going to be doing some of them. And you can basically write in this sticky note, like that. You're only sharing this portion of your screen. So what your participants or what your students will be seeing is only the stickies. And you can basically click stop share to stop, obviously. And you click share screen again, and I will go through individual of this very detailedly. So let's go to desktop 1. If you click desktop 1 and click share, you're sharing the whole entire screen. So when you're sharing the whole entire screen, you're gonna see this green bar all over the screen. And you can basically do all of this. You can annotate, so like you can write things on it. You can draw. You can even write texts. And then that's basically, and you can do like spotlights kind of thing, but I didn't really have anything, but like you can do this. We're just gonna clear all of that. We're just gonna stop sharing. And that would how you do desktop 1. So you're sharing the whole entire screen. It means that your Zoom, this bar is gonna be shared, like your percentage, your every single thing, what apps you have open, that's going to be shared and stuff like that. And then we have the whiteboard. If we share that, it's going to give you a whiteboard, and it's only sharing the whiteboard since you clicked not desktop 1 but only the whiteboard. And you can do like solve math problems on this, like if you guys are doing this on iPad. I'm pretty sure teachers are not, but you guys can just solve this math problems and stuff like that. And then if I stop share and then share screen again, we have these features which not many teachers will use because this is just iPhone and iPad kind of thing. They won't really use iPhone and iPads to do stuff. But if you basically click share, you have to have a plugin to share an iPhone or iPad screen. So what you will do is get a cord, that Apple charge cord, and you will basically plug it into this computer, and your iPad or iPhone will be plugged in also, and that's how you will do it, like this cable. But you know, it's a lot of work, and I don't think any teachers will do that. And just the thing that I wanted to go over in this basic slide or basic tab, there are computer or share computer screen and optimize screen share for video clip. If you do this, if you click this, like if you click it, this is gonna be automatically click this one also. And what you would realize, optimize screen share for video clip, that will be when you are recording this whole meeting, and screen share, or the screen that you're sharing, is going to be more visible and more easily accessible to the participants or your students that are watching the Zoom call meeting over again. But you guys can click this, but if you guys are not recording the Zoom call meeting, there is no need for you to. And then, of course, when you want to share computer sound, when you want to share a story, when you want to share a music, when you want to share a video, just click computer sound. And if you guys are sharing video, then you guys can basically, what you guys want to do is click desktop 1 or like Chrome kind of like meeting. So what you would do when you're sharing Google Chrome, you basically open this up. And then, let's see. Open this up, and you guys will be able to get a chance to actually share only the Google Chrome new tab. That's it. That's just it. End of the conversation. And that's it for the basic tab. Let's go to advanced tab. So you have a portion of the screen, using your computer sound only, content from second camera. Of course, if you guys have a second camera, then you guys can share it. But since I don't, only this one, we're just not going to do that. So when you go over here, you have like portion of the screen, music or computer sound only, and if you do portion of screen, you're only sharing this portion, so you can move this around and it will automatically be shared to the class. Only the thing that is inside of the screen box will be shared, and if you pause that, it will get paused. And when you do music or computer sound only, then computer then the sound that is coming out of this computer will be shared to everyone that is in your Zoom call meeting. When you go to files, you can basically click one of these. I do not want to click this because of privacy purposes. But when you click Google Drive, and this is a little bit complicated, so I do not recommend this, but if you guys really have to do it, then you guys can. Basically, you click Google Drive and you select file to share and stuff like that. But it is super complicated for a beginner, tech beginner to do. And that is it for screen sharing. So there is security part. I know that a lot of you guys were having trouble with random people coming into your Zoom calls disrupting your class. That is not acceptable as a student and a teacher because it disrupts your class and it just distracts and disrupts everything that you're doing. So what you would do is you can enable waiting room. Waiting room is a great way when you have to accept or enable, disable students that are coming into your meeting or any person. So do not allow participants to share screen unless you want them to, unless you have to. Like when they're having technical difficulties and do you have to help them, then you can share screen as well. But if you are not, then don't click the share screen button, because I know that as a student, I know this one kid who shared a screen like of his desktop or something, and then everyone just got confused if it was teacher's desktop or any other people's desktop. So yeah, and then chat, I guess if you are in more of a mature kind of school and like high school and stuff like that, I guess you guys can do that, and it tends to be middle schoolers that like chat the most in the chat, besides learning. So that is just the one problem, but you guys can enable the chat and see if they will behave and do not talk while you are talking, then that's fine. I guess you guys can turn on the chat option available, since it is a bit important as a student too. And then rename themselves, well, allow them to rename themselves, but yeah, basically unmute themselves definitely, and allow participants. And you can also lock the meeting so no one else can join when everyone has joined. And then there's like this chat function, but yeah, basically. And this is a very, very good tip. So participants can chat with everyone publicly, not privately. Click everyone. So when you are done, then you guys can also record. I just kind of like, you can record this meeting and like it will be converted into MP4 when the meeting ends and stuff like that. It will have a little notification at the top. And what you would do is you go to meeting information, and you will have like and there are like reactions, so like they can react to everything and you as a host can see. That is all for the Zoom meeting, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more content for the Microsoft meeting one. I am planning on to making that one later. So if you guys want to see that, I know a lot of teachers and me as a personal student, I am using Microsoft Team Meeting since it is more secure and information wise, going to China and stuff like that. So if you guys want some more content, then subscribe for more video that is about to come. Okay, bye.